Hello, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Happy Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. How y'all doing? What up, Kevin? Had a good weekend. How about you? John Kedron, what up? How you doing, Vic? Good morning, Eddie. Hello, Botan. What's up? Miguel, still alive. Dino, what's up? Dino, did you get the Apex code I sent you? By the way, Dino left a review on Prop from Gorilla, and I sent him a code randomly, so I just want to make sure he got it. Peak Entertainment, what's up? How you doing? It's been a while since I've seen that name. Mini Pennypecker, how you doing? Let's make bank. Gains Hunter, how you doing? Wookie, what up? Mike, good morning. David, hello. Trader Fath, happy Monday. Peter, what's up? Arnesis, nice. Glad you got the code, Dino. Burn Butter, Brian, what's up? Your dog destroyed your Halloween decorations. Oh man, what a savage. That dog hates Halloween. Alright. What do you know? New all-time highs in the overnight. Of course, why not? Why not? Everything's great. This is fine. Yeah. So. What's up, Parshav? I'm doing well. Watched The Matrix yesterday. Hadn't seen it since I was like in high school. Maybe I was like 15 the last time I saw The Matrix, so like 20 something years ago. But Rachel hadn't seen the whole thing, so watch that. Watch some football. You know, Steelers weren't playing. It's kind of a, I don't know. It's kind of a dull football weekend, I think. At least it was for my fantasy team. I was a heavy favorite, and then everyone kind of shit the bed. And now I need Travis Kelce to score like 17 points to win. So. Alright. Well, it kind of sucks just being stuck here at all-time highs. Like, you know, I guess you just have to buy pullbacks or, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't love a whole lot here, but we'll see if some opportunity comes in for some scalping, probably. What up, Grizz? How you doing? Slee, how you doing? Sorry to hear, Botan. Blew your evals last week. Taking a free week for mental. That's a good idea. Is it football like rugby football or soccer football? Like American football? Which is more similar to rugby, but still a bit different. Sorry, I know there's like confusion, but just know as an American, when I say football, I mean American football. And if I'm talking about everything, the sport that everyone else calls football, I'll say soccer. What do you call football though? I mean, I call football because everyone else calls it football here. It's the National Football League. Because it makes sense. You know, it's ingrained in me. Just like what you call football is ingrained in you. It's cultural. I mean, I'm sure there's a reason for it. I don't know. Call it European football, not soccer. See, that's kind of hard to think of on the moment. And you shouldn't be offended by people calling it soccer. It's Americans didn't invent the term soccer. It's just it doesn't matter, honestly. Potato, you know, like it's just a way to communicate with people. All right, 5 seconds here. Market's opening up here. Barshop used code Gorilla on Fun and Futures Network. It was the last day for the buy one, get one free offer. It was a great deal. I'm trading Fun and Futures Network today as well. That's what, let's see. I'll move this down so I can see the main account I'm working on here. This little guy here, this is 50K. Made 730, which is the max profit essentially for the consistency rule in the eval on Friday. What's up, Legs? How you doing? Exactly, Brian. That's what I'm saying, man. The 150K, it's just, that's why I've been testing like the indicator out on. All right. Well, I might just call that a VWAP open for an ES. NASDAQ, it's pretty decent relative strength going into open here. You know, 0.86% up on NASDAQ, 0.33 on ES. So NASDAQ has been the one ripping in the Sunday session. And ES didn't even push all-time highs. So let me go ahead and mark out ES's all-time highs so I can remember that. That'll be PDH for ES. So a little double top there in the pre-market. And then down to VWAP a couple times for ES. Yeah, Parshav, you're here bright and early, man. Hopefully I don't detract from your trading too much. What's up, Jake? How you doing, man? How's your weekend? What's up, Nathan? How you doing? Lupek, what up? All right. Just chilling here. Not much to do yet. Kevin, you do anything fun this weekend? What's up, Brandy? How you doing? So this is the highs from Friday's session that Nasdaq's at right now. That red box on my screen. Okay, you already got a green bag for the day. Nice. Very good. I'm interested to see what ES does here at VWAP. Just reclaims it right away. NASDAQ back to the highs, maybe. Or if we get a rejection here, maybe NASDAQ can visit VWAP then. See how we react here. So far, VWAP rejection there on ES. VWAP incoming for whatchamacallit, NASDAQ, I think is what it's known as. I don't have any Apex that are going to rebuild Parshav. It's always better to cancel and get whatever current discount they have. Mohammed, what up? How you doing? So, pretty quick wick down to VWAP. Didn't even really get there all the way. And then some buyers responded there. So, let's see if that's all NASDAQ needed for it to revisit its overnight highs, which is all-time highs. The all-time high line on my chart now becomes previous all-time highs until it's no longer really relevant. I'm feeling pretty good, Mohammed. I'm a little tired. Problem is I slept in on Sunday, so then I had a hard time falling asleep at my regular time last night. So I went to bed after midnight, and then, you know, I prefer to get over 7 hours of sleep. Another attempt to VWAP here on NASDAQ, maybe? ES is moving lower. Hope you own some AMT stock. Nah, I don't think I do. Not directly, anyway. I own very few companies, like, directly shares. Alright, maybe a better VWAP test will come here. Luhan, you won't be able to join streams for a couple weeks. Don't blow any accounts, trade safe. Alright, Luhan, that's fair enough. Thanks for the heads up. Good to know you didn't abandon me. Legs, you're on 4 hours of sleep. Yeah, I don't think I could trade very well off 4 hours. It's hard enough with a full night's sleep, you know? All right. Push it, NASDAQ. Push it, push it. All right. Well, if ES can find some support here too, that'll help. Okay, there we go. There's a better hit of VWAP there. Let's see if that can hold. Grizz, did you get that profit target hit? Nice. Very good. Very good. Nice drop there. Nice drop. Very good. Good hold there, Grizz. Eddie just passed 5 MFFU scale evals. Oh, you did the scale? I thought you were trading core. But it's awesome. Good for you, man. The other thing I'm trading in addition to this fun and features evals, I did join the Patrick Whelan's competition thing he's doing with Legends trading. I was being a little cautious because I thought NASDAQ could easily get the bounce, so I stopped out for break even, and then we got the drop to view up. But yeah, you know, if you're interested in joining, it's like $39 if you use code Dan at code Gorilla at Legends Trading, and you know, first place gets $10,000. I don't know, it could be fun. Figure why not? Why not? Yeah, AMD went wild. Yeah, you know, what is it, an OpenAI deal or something that they're pumping on? Holy That's a big pump. Wow. How many points is that? Let's see. AMD took off to its highs. 61 points. $61 on AMD. Jeez, that explains NASDAQ, doesn't it? How much is it? It's $39 for the thing, the competition I was talking about. Part shop, $39. All right, so a little jab through VWAP, reclaiming it now. I wouldn't be surprised if we go and get those overnight highs and see what's up over there. I would not be surprised. Break this little downtrend here that's, you know, that formed there off the open. Oh, you're talking about AMD? Yeah, it really pushed hard. Around 1 hour of MotoWave uses 1 gigabyte of internet. Oh, hefty.
Let me show you something.
What's up, Wolf? How you doing? Thank you. I mean, I'm kind of interested in a long here. See if VWAP can hold again. Here's the NASDAQ sitting right at VWAP here. Yeah, Wookie, I should still be here in an hour, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try along here off VWAP. Just need 750. Yeah, the divergence we've been having does not help things, does it? What's up, Andre? Not yet. Not yet. Might just be a little bit little choppier before we get a cleaner bounce here. I'm gonna go ahead and take that off there. Man, it might be a mistake, but I don't really like how it's looking, so take a smaller loss there. Andre, I haven't done a lot of swing trading. Not a lot. Although just, you know, obviously just going long anytime would have been fine. What's your opinion on gap fill? Well, we have a long ways to go for NASDAQ to get the gap fill. ES is much more doable. So ES, we're like right around this region. So ES, yeah, maybe get the gap fill and then we both get a bounce. That's completely reasonable. So we'll just wait. I was mentioning this last week, but you ever get a little chopped up in the first half hour or 45 minutes, and then, you know, maybe an hour and a half in, you're like, oh, that's a really good setup. Too bad I blew my account, or too bad I'm having to pull myself out of the freaking rubble here, out of this, you know, hole I've dug for myself. So if you can just hold on until it becomes more clear, I think you'll be glad you did. Have you heard of Legends? Yeah, I've heard of Legends. Yeah, they're making a name. They're starting to make a name for themselves. Well, all right. I think sweep overnight lows on ES, maybe a gap fill on features there. Could play out. Nasdaq is kind of, I mean, it's a little choppy, but it's forming a little bit of support here at VWAP. So we could also take off from here. Not a lot of clarity just yet, but we are 30 minutes in now. Did you hear about the Wealth 365 Summit for Apex? I don't know about it. What is it? Don't make me Google it. Nice smack there. Do I still follow VIX? Yeah, usually on a 15-minute chart. Okay, so ES is down to the overnight lows there. See if we can jab down for the gap fill. Maybe get a jab down to ES, or sorry, on NASDAQ as well. Excuse me. If I could click the right button here. A jab down on ES should give us maybe a sweep of the lows there on NASDAQ. So let's see. How you doing, Trader Nest? What's up? Five minutes looking a little bear flaggy, isn't it? A little bear flaggy. What's up, Brandon? How you doing? Good morning. I don't know, man. Parshav, I'm American. We don't measure our height in centimeters, man. That's insane. Let me pull up a conversion chart here. Oh, 6 foot. I see. Yeah, I'm just under 6 feet, honestly. Just under 6 feet. I'm 5'11"ish. Yeah, I know metric system makes way more sense, but not to my American brain, it doesn't. Still, don't even understand. I mean, I know roughly what a centimeter is, but like, not when you do height, not when you do that, man. I'm just like, I have no idea what that is. You up settings on trade of 8? It's just the standard. I don't change anything as far as I know. All right. What's up, yeah? How you doing? Yeah, I took one trade here on the eval. I tried a long off eval, but I killed it early. Didn't like it enough. How was my weekend? It was good. Went and saw Rachel's grandma over in Indiana. Played some Mexican train game, which is fun. If you ever played that, you know about it. It's a good time. Well, Peter, recent price action has been killing you. Recent price action has just not been good, in my opinion. View up again on NAS. So we're gonna look to see here if we can get into the gap here. NASDAQ should get the drop close to 120, maybe even 100. There we go. It's too hard to trade just one index without looking at the other, in my opinion. So I really like having an ES right in front of my face, even though I don't really trade it. Are you a euchre fanatic? You know, I played a lot of euchre. I like euchre, but like once everyone's around the same skill level, to me, it's just luck of the cards, so it becomes a little less fun. What I do is with my mom's side of the family, we'd play a Hungarian style of playing cards, which I don't know if like it's from my grandpa taught us it, and I don't know if people in Hungary actually play it or not, but he calls it Lorem, and we have like a Hungarian deck, and it's 8 games, and you do 4 rounds of 8 games, and that's really fun. And it's, you know, some of the games are more have a higher skill level, some are just pure luck, but it's really fun. So we usually do that instead of euchre. But euchre's fun when you just have, you know, 4 people sitting around, you just want to get a quick game in. Can ES bounce here at the overnight lows, or does it want to fill that futures gap there? That's what we all want to know. All right. Looks like it's a bounce away from that. It's weird, you know, ES got a nice pop off there, and NASDAQ not as clean looking. Not as slick. Something about it I don't like. Hey, look at the 5 minute. If you ever wondered if you should be trading that, I mean, just look at the 5 minute. 5 minute, poof. You know, a short maybe at the 180s is reasonable. But I don't know. It's a little sus looking here. Watch to see if ES does get a little bit of life off the lows. See what happens with NASDAQ. Maybe there's more divergence playing out. And not in the way we expect. Don't like that VIX putting in higher lows over the past couple of weeks. Well, I mean, we are at all-time highs. I don't really expect it to be anywhere except hovering around the lows, personally. It is like kind of consolidating though. And NAS, just not as perky right now. To me, it seems like it wants some lows first before the move higher. Excuse me. Yeah, Carmine's in voice chat, I think. Dan, you ever copyright strike yourself for playing your music during your stream just for the action adventure? Yeah, I'm very litigious, you know. It's just like a hobby for me. It's a little passion of mine. And you never really felt that spike in adrenaline when you sue yourself. There's no other feeling like it, man. I had to file bankruptcy just to avoid paying myself for my last lawsuit. It was brutal. My credit's wrecked. But you know what? It's fun. It's just a fun little thing I do. Monday's doing Monday things, right? Definitely feels that way. All right, so spike up here to the 80s. I kind of would want to see what happens ES at VWAP, but I don't know. I don't necessarily like it. I'm not convinced that Nasdaq's just going to go for the highs without retesting lows again. McGalley short 6778. I like it. I like it. I'll try it here, short. There's one thing prop firms always do, Parshoff. It's extend deals. They love doing that. Another VWAP tap there in Nasdaq. Look at this divergence playing out here. Pretty interesting. VWAP again. I don't know how to trade this. Am I crazy? Says Lexit. No. No, like I was saying, like you don't get as clean of moves when you have that divergence between the two indices here. So I do want to see VWAP reject on ES and then a drop on NASDAQ. If ES reclaims, VWAP gets back above it, then I'm out on this NASDAQ trade probably for a small loss. But I do just want to see it reject here because NASDAQ to me, looking at the 15-minute chart, it looks like it's primed to get a little drop here. So that's what I'm looking for. And an ES at VWAP is a good place to judge if that might be likely to happen. But do have a little trend line here. See how clean that is? If you want to know how to draw trend lines like that, UncleDansTrendlineCourse.com is the #1 resource among degenerate Wendy's employees. Packed full of content. 3 minutes of video course that's available 24/6. I do honor the Sabbath, so I take my course down on Saturday. Yep, on Saturdays. All right, this is what I want to see. VWAP on ES. I want to see it reject, and then I want to see NASDAQ go for new lows. Look, Jake, either I call myself uncle or other people call me uncle. And if I call myself that first, it doesn't hurt as much. Okay? I think I will be at break even here now. Get a little bounce here. Buys 50 New Balance shoes. Did you ask last week about it? Someone else asked me last week about an editor. I do want an editor. I want a shorts editor. But I mentioned that I am a bit of a stickler. You got to be good. I've been an editor for... It's the longest job I've ever had is editing, being a video editor. So, you know, I don't fall for the flashy shit. It's got to be good. Got to have good rhythm and everything. So, if you think that's you, let me know. You can DM me on Discord or something. A little spike down there. So far bought up. ES just kind of holding. It's looking pretty good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take profit. Out of the red, into the green. Again, I wanted lower, but with ES still standing up here, not as clean of a drop. Not a bad drop, but might as well take the green, I think, here. Just because it's... You know, I thought about doing something here on stream is like setting the conditions. Like, you know, when you go to the beach and there's flags saying like the conditions, the warning level. I thought about like setting that just manually for day trading price action, like whether it's, you know, green conditions, yellow, red, just for my own, you know, judgment. But like, I thought that might help me. Sometimes you get, you know, I mentioned this, you get a little myopic with the price action. You're like, oh, no, I can make money. But if you have like this, like just like a color, you know. Didi, you gotta find the Discord, man. Exclamation point Discord and chat. All right. So there's another clean VWAP rejection so far. I think that does still bode well for NASDAQ to visit the lows. Assuming we don't pop above it. Apparently there's a huge call option buy on AMD on Friday. That's not suspicious at all, is it? Excuse me. I was just thinking this morning how like I haven't coughed a lot lately. I'm like, maybe my cough's gone. I get on stream and just start hacking it up. You still trade options every once in a while. Not very often. What's your take on Bullnox? You know, no experience with them. I know like Alpine trades Bullnox. He's gotten payouts. They're just, I kind of hate their website, to be honest. And I don't really want to trade them. Just, you know, it's all right. Limitless, you can, I mean, if you want to see how they stack up against the others, go to propfromgorilla.com. It's my site. You can compare Bullnox, so go to Bullnox. You can go to their plans here and compare any plan against any other firm's plan. Compare them against each other, etc. So if you want to see how they stack up, propfromgorilla.com. It's the way to do it. It's the way. Yeah, for sure. Okay, there we go. This is looking like the low visitation that I wanted. Very good, very good. You know, could have held. Let's see, where was my entry? I think it would have been fine. Yeah, my entry is very good. So, not a big deal. Could have stopped out above VWAP even. But Again, when it's when ES is just not playing along for the drop, I have no problem here taking profit. And again, a lot of times with these combines, I am tempted to get max profit in one trade, and sometimes a lot of times that's to my detriment. So I don't mind. Dan, you got Dak Prescott on your fantasy team? No, I have Jalen Hurts. The only Cowboy I have is George Pickens, and that's just because he's a former Steeler. That's why I grabbed him. I knew what he was capable of. Did Dak? I know Cowboys crushed it. Did Dak get a lot of fantasy points yesterday? All right, so now I'm kind of in my head. I'm starting to think. All right, I want longs now. I want an excuse to get long now that Nasdaq did Nasdaq things. I would like to see a long play. You got Jonathan Taylor, man. Our the commission, our league, my cousin, he's first in the league. He has Jonathan Taylor. I'm sitting at a lowly second. I don't know how Carmine is today. I don't know. All right. If ES holds above VWAP, Nasdaq's gonna get above VWAP before long, I imagine, and maybe we can get on up to overnight highs. This could be a pretty good spot. So I think I would probably wait for reclaim of VWAP. Do you think it'll break your beautiful trend line? Well, thank you. It is beautiful. This is not a very good trend line. 2 touches really, and then we kind of broke it. So you learn that in my course, Uncle Dan's trendlinecourse.com. You learn all about that in about 10 seconds of the 3-minute course. There's the link to the course. Again, it's on sale for $997. Help feed my family. Caviar. Okay. Just something to consider. A little jab there on Naz. Wait, that didn't touch my trend line, did it? I don't think it would have. Guys, please click the link, UncleDan'sTrendlineCourse.com. Please check it out. Spent a lot of time on it. Took me 5 seconds. All right, Nasdaq back at the lows. What do you know? ES finally decided to reject VWAP, so Miguel could get some money, honey. Legs, it good of you to step away when you recognize what's happening here. You don't want to get in trouble. Get out of there. What color Lambo am I going to get? Probably one of each. All right, there's a sweep of the lows. Very nice push. Push, push. Push, push. All right, I'm going to try a long here. See if the lows are in. Maybe a little early. ES does not look good. Looks like I may get in trouble here. Actually looking to kind of get out of this one maybe here. See if I can do it with minimal damage. I don't know, maybe it's good. I do like that sweep and the wick there. Maybe it's all right here. Let's see. Got some trap sellers. Okay, that's good. Oh yeah, nice. All right, so I went ahead and hopped out of that one. I think about 4-point loss there. If you're looking to get out, don't you think you should? Well, I mean, if it pushes away, the thing is, I kind of like it, but I don't like ES. I like Nasdaq a little bit better, and so that's why I just want to see. Well, maybe it will push away, and I can spare 4 points there. Yeah, Motive Wave, Edge Pro X, same thing. But yeah, that's what I use. All right. Still like the long. Yeah, okay. I think I was a little skittish off that long just because the way ES was looking, but that was a pretty solid entry. And hindsight says, oh, just hold. But I think that was pretty good. But also reason enough to not love it as well. Okay, so now if we could just get a little retest of 146 here. Just a little VWAP hold would be nice. Sorry, my dogs are freaking out here. All right. I'm gonna try this here. Hopefully it won't jab too aggressively. Jake, any of those, I think. Any of those seems about accurate. ES is really gross. Look at those 5-minute overlapping candles there. Yuck. Let's get a move away now, shall we? That'd be great. Please and thank you. Well, gotta like implement my flag price action warning system. I think that'd be fun. That's where the direction will go. I think it'll go up. I'm looking for a test of the highs now. How much do you pay a month for a level 1 with Motivate? I don't pay anything. I'm going to give this a little bit more room, guys. A little bit more room. You don't even pay for level 2 data? No, I don't. I'm trading with Funded Futures Network. They're the prop firm. But even still, with my personal account with Edge Clear, I don't pay for it. I mean, I bought Motive Wave, but I don't. Since then, I don't pay anything more for it. All right. This is, you know, it's a patience tester, you know. Market environment where buyers face zero consequences for buying at bad prices. Yeah. All right. Well, you know, patience is wearing a little thin on this one. These jabs lower can be dangerous. Like, honestly, why is this not working? I am just looking for this to like hold like this, and then we can get the break above. So if that can happen here, I don't want heavy close. I don't want red closes on this candle. If it's gonna jab down, I want it to wick, right? Otherwise, I get a little nervous that the lows aren't in yet. So that's what I'm looking for, and that's when I'll hop out. Is if it's like a heavy close, I'll probably look to get out of the way. See, that's what I wanted to avoid by moving my stop. I wanted to avoid any of these jabs like that could stop me out and then get the pop. That's what I wanted to avoid. There we go. Back to my entry. I'm in a trade right now, Machem. Taking a couple. Time to go now. Time to go. Max gain on this eval with the consistency rule is 750. So that's roughly where I'm targeting. Can only withstand so much of this kind of price action. So I really hope that the lows are in for the day, or at least for the morning, and we revisit the highs now. That would make me pretty happy. Yeah, I don't trust this at all, though. I really don't trust this. This could really jab lower and get me before I know it. So, obviously, hope that doesn't happen, but it wouldn't be surprising, and it shouldn't tilt me at all, because this is just the kind of day it is. So, it's got to be... if trading my setups just results in a red day, so be it. Just keep the red day to a minimum. Does funded futures pay? I mean, I wouldn't sign up for them if they didn't, and they've been around long enough now that you're not going to have any longevity if you really refuse to pay, you know. Time to move. Time to move. No more goofing around here. We won't stand for it. Move, move, move. All right, Wolf. Catch you later. Designed the logo. This is my friend Steven. He did it. Does look clean. Money, you're still here, thank God. I thought I was all alone, dude. Thought it was just me and Parshov. Hope your training's going well today. Gains Hunter's here. Okay, good. Limitless is here. Eddie's here. Okay. We still got some people. Tyler's always lurking in the shadows. Well, come on in the shadows, man. Chat. Why not, man? Do it. It's cool, man. Everyone's doing it. All right. Getting close here to my target. I need 74.5. We're wicking off something here. What is this? 15 minute or 50% level? Oh, golly. That's 50% of the range so far is what we're wicking off of. I hate that. Keep going, though. Keep going. Come on. Don't stop now. Don't stop till you get my prof target. Don't stop. Keep it moving. I feel like Grizz has been taking off early. He's been like making his bag then going to the gym like a real G. Probably filming some videos for real life of a day trader he's been trying to make. Probably. Prove me wrong, Grizz. All right, we're coming along here. We're doing good work. Doing good work. It was a good trade. I like it. And my original entry is pretty good too. You know, I hopped out early for reasons I gave. 50% retracement of 50% of the opening range here. So let's keep going. No need to stop there, guys. I said no need to stop there, guys. Excuse me. Come on. 174.5. Push it. Push it, push it. Come on, almost there. We should get there, right? Right, Chad? Gotta make, yeah, 51,500, yeah. It's that stupid 50% level is just, you know, some sellers may reload there and slowing us down a bit. Do I have to do this in 2 trades? Should I take profit or should I let it go? I think I'm right on letting it go. But it is honestly a little tricky to hold. Like I don't know why. It's just an eval. It doesn't really matter, but I hate to see all those points go, you know, get erased. There we go. It'll happen here in a few seconds. I'm sure of it. Don't be greedy. I'm not being greedy. Oh, I'm asking for less than 30 points. I'm just holding to my target. I just think with this kind of price action, you got to be pretty patient. If you look at if you actually look at like the higher time frame, like 15-minute, looks pretty good. I mean, considering, yeah, it's choppy as hell, but as far as my target, I think it's reasonable. Just having a hard time at the midway point here. But I would expect it to, over the next hour, let's see, what time is it? 10? Yeah, over the next hour, I do expect it to get on up to the 200s again. I have 100 millisecond chart on ES. Your ping to America is like 250. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it helps being in Chicago and trading futures, you know? All right, ES coming into VWAP almost. Could be a sharp jab lower here. I sure hope not. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move it up 158.5 here. What's up, Market Hordes? Is that the name? How's it going? Looking good. Looking very good. Let's go. Come on. There's the 50% again, that purple line. It's been having a good time there for a while. Oh man, I'm tempted to kill this, but I think it's good. That dip and really fast engulfing there on the 1 minute, I mean, it's not bad. So I think I just have to withstand the stress of it. But this is why I love 50% levels though, you know? Limitless, I don't need 180 though. That'd be making too much on the account. I only need $750. So 74.5 should give me exactly what I need. Let's see if I can this is kind of brutal though. Jeez. You know, Carmine learned about supply and demand from German traders. He talked about learning from German traders? I haven't heard that before. Well, didn't happen, chat. Came so close. Excuse me. Came so close. But I guess I'll just have to take my 10 points here and reassess. But I gave it a real Boy Scout effort there. You know, I definitely held through some challenging price action, you know, so it's all right. Yeah, there's definitely some added pressure when people are watching this for sure. But, you know, comes with the territory, so there's some benefits too, you know. Keeps me pretty disciplined. Well, honestly, I kind of wish I was still in this. Kind of. All right, I almost want to grab this long again. Is that crazy? Jakey literally fell asleep watching his price action. Closing up shop. All right, man. Catch you later. It's pretty garbage. Why do I want to long this? I really do, though. I wish I didn't. Sometimes you just get the urge to punish yourself. Fatal Mutation says, yeah, that's crazy. What's up, Fatal Mutation? How you doing? How was Matt's stream today? Damn, just going long 4 minis. Make a quick $200. Get it done, right? Maybe afternoon session. Or, you know, sometimes I end stream and then it starts moving. Maybe I'll end stream and we'll just get a rip. Maybe. Did I say maybe enough? Well, do you guys want to do a giveaway that you would have pretty high odds of winning? Because I can arrange that. If you want something with decent odds of winning. Sebastian, you've been hearing that the price action is garbage on many traders. Does it happen randomly or does it depend on the month? Well, there are certain, usually like summer is kind of dull. And what's happening now is just we're at all-time highs. So a lot of day traders, you know, we want to scalp, we want previous structure. We want to be able to like, you know, make sense of it, have levels, and there just isn't a whole lot of that going on. At you know, when we're at all-time highs, like what are you supposed to do? So it's kind of, from a day trading standpoint, it's kind of garbage, right? That's all. I still think we're gonna get the pop through. Man, I do want to try it. I'm trying to resist the urge, but man, I really do. I wanted to take it. 74.5 was my previous target that I needed to hit. It's looking good. I mean, not really, but you know. Good job, Parshov. All right. Do you guys want to do a quick giveaway? You have good odds of winning, because it's going to require a little activity on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. Okay, you got to do 3 things. This is Legends today. Legends. Okay, here's what you got to do. You got to like the tweet. You got to follow the account, and you have to retweet it. Right? And I'll pick 2 people. How about that? I'll pick 2. And guess what? Out of the 130 people here, only a handful are going to do this. So you have a really good odds of winning. What's Legends? Well, you can check them out. I put them on Prop from Gorilla today. So you can go to propfromgorilla.com. And there they are, Legends trading. They come from the futures broker world. So they've been around. They didn't, you know, the CEO has been in the futures broker business for a long time. But you can now, Fatal Mutation, if you don't know about this, by the way, I launched this like 2 Fridays ago. But you can compare any prop firm plan, right? So you can go to Legends, you can read about it, whatever. But then you can compare the plan against any other firm's plan. So you can do it up to 5 firms at a time. So you can compare it against My Funded Futures. You can compare it against Tradeify, Apex, whatever. Load plans, and then choose what other plans you want to compare it against. We could compare it against, you know, the core plan. We could do a growth plan from them. Right, and then compare the plans. And then you can get a nice table, see all the eval rules. And then you can click the toggle, switch over to the funded rules, and compare the funded rules between all of them. It's the best comparison tool for prop firms on the market. And I made it just for you, and I'm taking feedback. If you have any ideas, any suggestions, anything you want added, let me know, and I do work hard to get it done. That is my site. Yeah, I launched it 2 Fridays ago. So please check it out. I think you'll like it. So yeah, that's a scoop there. And there's the move to my target. I could have held a little bit longer. Let's see. My stop out was right there. So, you know, getting $200 off, that's fine. But there's the target, 74.5. That's all right. That's the way this cookie crumbles. All right, right now it looks like, what do we have, like 12 entries? We'll keep it running for a little bit longer, but get in there. You want the giveaway? Just like, follow, retweet, and you have very good odds because I'm going to pick 2 people. So right now there's like, what, 13 people in there? I'm picking 2 of you. So freaking sweet. Parshop, all I do is like, follow, retweet the link. Money, money. We'll catch you later. Catch you later. Money, 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 money. 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 Get the money, honey. Still long limitless. All right. All right. What's your target? You said 180. Were you the one with the 180 target? Oh, yeah. If we don't hit 180, I'll hit the heat map. Okay, yeah. You want 180? That's fine. Yeah, I don't really do Twitter much, but let's see if it's worthwhile. I don't know. We'll see if it's a good way to reach out. I know a lot of traders are on there, you know, in FinTwit. And no one knows about the site yet, right? You guys are in on the ground floor. What do we have? 17 people in right now? 21 people? Okay. Don't forget you have to like it too. One person retweeted it but didn't like it, so just make sure you like it too. Site is actually very nice. I've tried to make it nice. I put a lot of time, into this site, and I really do care about it, about keeping it updated, making it helpful. So I have a channel in Discord where you can post any ideas or suggestions or criticisms brought from Guerrilla Feedback and on Discord. And you know, people suggest things, and then like a lot of times later that afternoon, I'll make it happen, right? So I think a few people wanted to know the payout types for each firm. So I took the time, went and found all the payout types for each firm, and then added that as a feature. So I'm trying to make it what you want, you know? I added the news section to the site. So if you don't have a news calendar you like, you can come over here, go to news, and see the economic news and latest market news stories. So really trying to make it helpful. There's a lot of these comparison sites out there, but I don't think any of them compare plans like that, as well as Profit from Guerrilla. So I do appreciate the, you know, if you use it, you can use the code. That does help support it. Otherwise, it's a lot of work for nothing. So it's no cost to you, and it's just a little less money out of the firm's pocket is all, and it helps support my efforts there and the live stream. So if you get value out of that. No, I didn't use ChatGPT or Lovable. No. Superstar, I'm glad you asked, because here's the other feature that I'm really proud of. If you live in a country that a lot of times does not accept you from where you are, go to filter by country, right? Type in Australia. If you spell it right, it shows up. Australia, and then it'll automatically get rid of all the ones that don't allow Australia. So, seems like a lot of them do, unless the filter's broken. It's not broken because you can go to Afghanistan and check. No countries, or Afghanistan is never allowed. But Australia, you can use it just about anywhere. So, use the filter by country too. Guerrilla Rankings, you can turn Guerrilla Rankings on. That's my personal favorites. Some of it's a little arbitrary right now because I haven't tried all of them yet, but it's also based off public sentiment as well. And what I've heard from the mods here, chat, etc. And other times it's sprinkled with my own personal bias. So you can check that out as well. And that's my sales pitch. Okay, chat. Would anyone else like to get in on this Legends giveaway? I'm going to give away 2 accounts. And again, very good odds. Very good odds of winning. But let me know, because I'm going to close it down here. You get a 50K eval from Legends. Trade day does not have an activation fee to my knowledge. Again, check prop from Gorilla. And if there's a mistake, let me know. So it says activation fee 139. That might be a mistake. That's a double check. But we add all this data in by hand and we check it. Sometimes there's human error, but it's usually pretty accurate. Let me double check. Jasper, look at the pinned tweet. Look at the pinned tweet, or sorry, pinned message in chat. Pinned message in chat will tell you what you need to do. Yeah, I'm seeing an activation on trade day for 139. 139. They have a constant promotion. Oh, promotion for no activation fee going? Oh, okay. That's good to know. Oh yeah, 5 days have passed, 30% off, no activation fee. Okay. I'll just go ahead and mark that down to 0 since it sounds like that's going to be an ongoing thing. And if they get rid of that, I'll have to change it. So I'll mark that down to 0 just for clarity's sake there. And I'll go ahead and push that out live here. Just give me a minute. All right. It looks like we're going to do some work above the 50% now. You know, in the upper end of the range is what I'm looking to see now. See, I wasn't so crazy for wanting to long back there. It's just, you know, it's just, you just have to be willing to sit through some crap. Okay. Gotta push this out here. Push out the 0 activation fee. Okay. Is everyone in on the Twitter giveaway for Legends? Giving away 2 accounts, 50Ks. If you want in, this is your last chance. I'll wait another minute unless someone's trying to get in. So I'm talking about chat. Trade day, I already updated it right here when someone mentioned it. I'm trying to keep it as up to date and accurate as possible. I don't think any of the other ones are doing that, right? They're just trying to grab your affiliate money. I'm actually trying to make it useful. That's all I'm saying. That's all. Okay. Looks like everyone's in who wants to be in, right? We only have, like I said, we only have 25 people. 26 if you include the person who did not like it. Make sure you liked it and make sure you follow the account as well. Are you still with Top Step? Nope. No. They gave me the boot. I was too sexy for them. That's their words. Okay. I'm gonna load up like a random picker. I found one here. Let's see. xpicker.com. All right, I might do it on my Mac here. You just have to trust me. All right. The winner. Winner number one. There's two winners. Winner number one is... Oh my gosh. It's Parshav. Parshav Shah. This mother effer. Is this his third win? Gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. I think it's rigged too, honestly, and I'm the one doing it. All right, good job. Congrats, Parshav. I mean, you can win as many times because that's just the way this works. Winner number two. Crad. Trader Crad. C-R-A-D. Trader Crad. Where you at, Trader Crad? You still here? What's better, futures or Forex? It's futures. Futures is better. Yeah, that's true. Parshav did help me set up Legends. He's been doing a lot of data gathering for me with prop from Gorilla. So again, I mean, he does deserve it. Wait, follow, like, repost. That's it. Yep, that's it. Yeah, you probably filled in all the info for... I mean, I might have done like a few things for Legends. I don't remember, but yeah, you did most of it. Okay, so Parshav, I'll send you the code. And then winner number two, Trader Crad, are you there? Trader Crad. All right, Crad. Just go to Discord and DM me. Like, DM me, tell me who you are and that you won, and then I'll send you the code. Streamlabs not working. There it is. There's a link from Streamlabs. Try that out. Rigged. Yeah. I know it is rigged. Trader Crad, let me know when you've DM'd me here. Message me directly, Crad. So click on my name on the right where it shows the members, and then I will be on the lookout for it. Okay, Crad, you DM'd me. Looks like I see it. Limitless, nice hold, man. That was a brutal hold. Oh, that's great hold. I mean, just really, really nice sticking with it there. This has been not easy, you know? Like, how many points was it in the last, what, like 25 minutes? This thing has 25 minutes to move 25 points. So if you needed proof that this price action is shitty, well, guess what? You got it right there. So don't feel like you need to be forcing anything today, because this is how you say hot garbage. Okay, that's how you say that. All right, Crad, let me send you your code here real quick. Thank you all for playing. We'll do more Legends giveaways. I got a few more codes here, so I can give them away for the rest of the week. But yeah, I think if you guys want better price movement, I should probably sign off the stream, because that's just what's been happening lately. I sign off and then boom, we rip. So I think I might do that. Good start to the Monday. Made a little bag there on the eval. Trading a few other things as well. And yeah. If you want to join that Patrick Whelan's competition, the first place gets $10,000 and it's $39 to enter. It's on Legends. You use code Gorilla, get the discount for $39. Again, check out Prop from Gorilla to compare any plan between any other plan from any other firm. And that's it. Is that code expired all? No, not that I know of. That's for a 50K crad, so a 50K eval from Legends. If you fail it, just make sure you cancel so you don't get billed or anything. That's usually how those giveaways work, is you want to make sure it's good for 30 days or, however long their billing cycle is. So, trade it. And if you fail it, okay, just reset. Or sorry, just cancel it so you don't get billed. Okay. There's the rip now. It's just as I was wrapping up stream. And by rip, I mean like it moved like 5 points. Here's PDH, previous all-time highs. So I'm going to head out and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another stream. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.